Hello, and welcome. I am Web Weaver, and I'm so glad you found my channel here today. This is where I do a one card tarot reading just to give us some guidance for our day ahead. As always, these readings are for entertainment purposes only, and I am using the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck, which is different than traditional tarot. So I do have notes that I pull from to guide my readings. All right, so this reading is going to be for Friday, November 14th. Whew, what a whirlwind the past few days have been. This whole week just feels off because we had Veterans Day or Remembrance Day on Tuesday. My oldest was off from school on Monday for part of his fall break, so it's been a shortened week. And then, man, oh man, the emails and the news just crazy pants. All right. Friday, November 14th. What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? What do we need to know for the day? What's our message for the day? We need to know for the day. What's our message for the day? We need to know for the day. All right. I am going to split the deck. I do not read reversals. We have the King of Earth, which actually was on the bottom yesterday when I went to put the cards back. So, just an interesting side note there. Pardon me. Let me bring you down. Finally getting over this head and chest cold, slowly but surely. All right, King of Earth, a very satisfied man with a secure kingdom and prosperous and happy people. His success is born on hard work and dedication. He appears to tell you that it is okay to rejoice in your successes. Remember to be respectful of others' feelings. May also symbolize a need to take a methodical approach that you know will work best for you. Do not deviate or take chance on trying something new. Do not allow the opinions of others to sway you. Trust in your usual process. All right. So, you've succeeded in things. Celebrate those things. We're getting to the end of the year, and oftentimes that is when we look back and we see our successes and we think about what we've achieved. And sometimes we get a little down because maybe it wasn't exactly what we'd hoped for the January before. Um, but whatever is going on in your life, you have worked hard. You've put in the work. You've been dedicated. Celebrate it. Celebrate your successes. This doesn't necessarily mean gloat. In fact, the card says to be respectful of others' feelings. So don't gloat, right? But it's okay to celebrate yourself and celebrate what you've achieved. Pardon me. This card is also saying if there is something you're working on, some project that you have, right now, tomorrow, it is best to go in a methodical approach. Um, don't necessarily take a chance on new things you've never tried before. Stick to what you know, stick to what works. Um, Continue to go along that path that you are familiar with, not the new one that branches out. In the bigger picture, I feel like the energy has shifted. I'm still disgusted entirely with the country in which I live. Um, when more things come out, what was it? The congressmen who were investigated for the insurrection are now paying themselves for their pain and suffering with our taxpayer dollars. And Mitch McConnell has crippled the hemp industry, which is going to cost American jobs. You know, I'm I'm disgusted. However, we do have victories as of late. Um, these emails coming out, the Epstein files, the information that is being released from the estate, um, it's it's giving more information, and we're seeing more people call for the full release of the files, which is not something that this administration is wanting to do. So it's going to force their hand. Um, and there's also some election questioning coming up. So November 11th, there was supposed to be a um, ruling by the judge in the Rockford County, New York, Rockland County, New York court case about the election and the votes not matching up. And she was supposed to decide whether or not the case would be dismissed as of the 11th, and we're still waiting to hear that ruling. And then there's another one, I think Libby had mentioned it the other day. I haven't had a chance to look into it. That's actually happening in Pennsylvania. So things are shifting, and it's okay to celebrate those things. Not necessarily to say, ha, told you so, but just to celebrate that we're finally making headway. Um, and we need to be methodical about it. Work through it methodically so that nothing can be questioned later. So I think that is the message for the bigger picture. If you would like to meditate on the imagery of this card, feel free to pause the video right now. Otherwise, I will be back tomorrow with our next reading. I hope you all have a lovely Thursday and a celebratory Friday. Blessed be.